Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. And we're back on Simon Family Farms. We're doing a little bit of seeding. We got the lower section done. We got that brand new field over there done, and we're working on this middle area here. So let's get right back to it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm in a precarious situation up on the field 18. Really close to 17, which is also my field, and I don't want to overseed it, so I'm going to take the smaller seeder up there so that I can see the edge a little bit better. Make sure I set this at oats because that's what we're planting up there, if you remember. This is kind of an ugly field because it's got this really sharp part of it here. Now, eventually, this is all going to be one section, so it'll be part of the field that the seeder's on. And I explained that in the last episode of how I'm going to split these fields up. And eventually, this is all going to be one section here. So I won't have to worry about this being a separate crop right here. This part right here isn't going to be a separate crop. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to mess with that tail end there. I think what I'm going to do is come up here like this. And we'll start right here. That corner is really kind of hard to even get in. It'll be different if I don't have to worry about it because it's all going to be one crop, including the field next door. So this is going to be a lot easier for me with this smaller piece of equipment so I can see the left-hand edge there and know that I'm not in my other field overseeding. Okay, so let's see. Why did it not do that corner? It didn't do that corner before either. I don't know what's wrong with the field in that particular location. But I had the same problem down in this little sharp corner right here that it wouldn't do. It wouldn't let me seed that for some reason. Actually, what I'm doing right now doesn't really make too much sense, but this is how I'm going to do it this time. And then in the next rotation, I'm going to drop rotation D. We're just going to have 3 rotations in the next season, and it'll start to gel together. And hopefully, I'll have made a little bit of money, and I'll be able to buy some more land. get this all done down here, so I don't have to worry about it. Okie dokie. Now, let me see here. Well, how am I going to do this? I think I'm going to start working it that way. East-west instead of north-south. But let me... make this a little bit wider right here. And then, yeah, let's put this away. All right, we'll go back to the deer. Let's kind of tuck this away. All right, now let's turn this on. And where's the end? There it is. Okay, we're going to continue on here. All right. GPS on. Great Plains, no. John Deere, yes. Flip it. Set it. All right, get us a starting point here. And get around these trees. Like that. Okay, this should get us in a little bit of a routine here. We'll stick with this till we're done. We're gonna have lots of oats and no horses, but that's okay. I checked the animals. We've got 48 cattle, and a lot of them are over 1,000 pounds. And I'm debating, do I sell the ones and keep breeding, or do I just keep making milk and let them expand in number? I'm thinking about just letting them go and expand in number. Did I miss a corner? I did a little bit. All right. This thing turned around. I have to remember to go back and get that corner. I could actually use the Great Plains seeder to run up there if I wanted to. Get a little bit of mud on the fenders there. How'd that happen? Working in a field of dirt. Okay, so yeah, it looks like, wow, we've got a lot of nitrogen on this field. We've got more than we need, it looks like. Interesting. So we're not dropping any fertilizer. Because it looks like we've got more fertilizer than we actually need. The checkered flag is where the optimal level is, and we're over that. So for oats, so it's not dropping any because it doesn't need it. Well, as soon as I say that, then it shows that it's dropping some now. So we jumped into a different field. We're in a different field now. So that's how that automatic thing works. It drops it if it needs it. If it doesn't need it, it doesn't need it. So now we're back to it doesn't need it. It's got more than it needs. And now it's putting stuff down. Weird. But hey, got to trust in the computer, I guess. We do live in a computer age. Fortunately and unfortunately, there are many, many, many times where I wish I could go back to the days that we didn't have cell phones and internet access like it is right now. There's something to be said for living in simpler times. We still had the problems we've got now, but it seemed like people were happier. Now everybody's offended by everything. Everybody's hateful of everybody else. It's just terrible what's happening now, and I blame it all on cell phones and internet. People just don't know how to be social with each other. That's why I laugh when somebody asks me if I'm on social media. There's no such thing as social media because nobody's social to anybody. Everybody's offended by everybody else. Nobody likes anybody. There's so much hate on these social networks. And I can agree all day long that there are good things. But it just seems like the bad part of the internet just outweighs everything else. Yeah, I've had even some of my family. How come you're not on social media? We've got all kinds of family pictures, and all the family talk to each other and stuff on these social media places, and we can't get a hold of you because you're not on them. Well, I have a phone. You've got my number. I have an address. You can send me a piece of mail. But the things that they're talking about is we've got all the latest pictures of our kids. If you want to see them, they're on social media. So you'll have to sign up for an account and go, yeah, okay, fine. But then, along with these pictures of your precious children, is too easily readable for dangerous people to not only know that what your kids look like because you put pictures up, but where they live and what they do and where they're at. It's kind of scary. The information is so easy to get for some people. So no, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not on social media. I don't have to worry about all that information being leaked out there. Now I am on YouTube, which I guess could be considered social media. So, I'm not protected in any way. Sorry, Great Plains. Just messed up my cedar. Yeah, I think that changing the rotation, the crop rotation, to 3 sections and putting all these together is really going to be a good thing because it's going to make it so much easier not have to worry about where these fields boundaries are. I can do what I'm doing right here and just go across them. You know what? I think, well, yeah, I think I'm going to finish that section off with the Great Plains one because it's a little bit smaller and easier to maneuver on that, in that weird area over there where things are coming together. Let me get this one spot up here I missed since I'm already here. Get this thing wheels up here and we'll move it down to the other section because we're still using that section right now, that rotation section. Eventually it's all going to be one, but for now let's grab the Great Plains. I missed a little bit right here. We still have oats. Alright, yeah, this section right here. Let's go ahead and work this. I'm not even going to use cruise control. Not cruise control, I'm sorry. GPS, I'm just going to run this real quick. It won't take long. This is a dandy little piece of equipment in itself. I don't like it as well as I like the John Deere, but for different reasons. I like the John Deere better because it's so damn big, and I can get the seeding done lickety-split. The other thing I like about the John Deere is the same attribute that this one has, and that's that when you fold it up, it folds behind the tractor at no greater width than the tractor, so you can run it down the road without, having wide load signs on and taking up both lanes of traffic. And you can get through a gate if you need to. Man, I cannot believe that we're on the tail end of September already. I mean, I can't tell you in my lifetime how many times I've said, oh my God, summer went by so fast, where did it go? The holidays came and went so fast, where did they go? Never changes, but it still boggles the mind how fast time goes and how short our lives are. And, do what you have to do. Just remember that this Our lives are very short. Enjoy it while you can. If you have families and little kids, just do your best to enjoy the hell out of them, because they don't stay little long, and you're going to be sorry if you miss out on that time. All right, so we're done with that. Now we got this other section here, and I need to decide what to put here. Initially, I was going to carry on with oats and or canola from there, but I think I'm not. I think I'm going to do something else. I have not done neither sugar beets or potatoes. I'm debating. The very first thing I need to do is everything that I've planted so far fits in with the temperature. So let's see what else we've got here. Because we did oats. Oats are fine right now, you can see. We did soybeans, and of course, I planted early, but I think I'm going to be okay with the soybeans. We'll find out. And then I planted oats, of course, which we already looked at, or canola. We're already okay on that. The only one I'm worried about is the soybeans. I started a little bit early, but I looked at the temperature, and the temperature's fine. It's 56 degrees, so I think it's going to be okay. So then, what do I do next then, though? If I say I'm going to do sugar beets, I could do them right now. Probably could have done them before now. We needed 41 degrees temperature, though, so I don't know. Should I do potatoes? Or, sugar beets? Should I do them? Can't get any worse than what I did do. Well, let's do beets. I may regret this, but then, I just did decent crops that I had no problem with, and the weather didn't cooperate, and I lost them all. So, what could be worse than that? So we're going to do a root crop. Why not? Now, in all actuality, I probably should have done the root crops on the lower section because it's a smaller area. But, so be it. Let's just do it. But, that's a story for another episode. So, I'm going to end the episode here. When we come back in the next episode, we'll carry on with the sugar beets. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.